Hey y'all, me and Lawrence is uptown today. We had to go to the post office. Thought we'd take a little video, show you guys what our little hometown looks like here. It's a Sunday, so there's not very many people out and about. We got the Holy Redeemer Catholic Church up here on the left, passing it now. Headed on up toward the town square. There's the Minute Man hamburger. They sure make some good hamburgers there. That's been there since I was a kid. Big First Baptist Church up here on the left. Yeah, this was the town when I was a kid. This is where the town was up here. They call it the historic district now. Like most little southern towns, everything revolves around the Walmart, and it's not up here. There's our town courthouse on the left. Right over there used to be the Woolworth 5 and Dime, where all those stores are. Zale's Jewelry was right there on the corner where the black cat is. Lots changed. Let's go down and see the Murphy building. The Murphy Oil building. They just built a new one not too long ago. Murphy Oil started out right here in Eldorado. What I've been told. It's been here all my life. And I've been here since 1954. That's the old building there. That's the new building they built. Murphy Oil Corporation. Let's go back towards town. I believe this brick building right here, I believe that's the First Presbyterian Church of Eldorado. Pretty sure it is. Right over there used to be that used to be the old post office. I think it's a federal courthouse now. They built a new post office out on the west side of town. It's like they're renovating the church. I believe this is a Methodist church here. Eldorado was founded on an oil boom back in the 20s. They had a big oil boom here, and a lot of people got rich and stuff like that. It was a pretty prosperous town. There's Hill's Pool Hall. That's been there forever. It's not a pool hall anymore. It's kind of a yuppie joint now. Young swingers like to hang out there. That's the old Rialto Theater. It's no longer a theater, but It's been here forever. In 1957, me and my sister stood in line for about 3 blocks to see Elvis Presley in Jailhouse Rock. I believe it was 57. There's the new Hayward Hotel they just built. It used to be a hotel there called the Garrett Hotel, I believe, was there. Yeah, all these old, we got a PJ's coffee shop. They drink latte and play chess. I think maybe they serve beer. This is just kind of like a it's not really a functioning part of town. It's just kind of like for show, you know, what they call a historic district. I grew up here. Other than when I was in the Army, and from 70 to 73, and then after that I moved down to Texas. I lived up in Colorado at one time, but eventually I drifted on back here. I was married, raised 2 kids here. Not much going on up here today. Everybody's at home, resting up, getting ready for Monday morning, going back to work, going back to school, I suppose. Show y'all the college. Originally, back in the 50s, it was the high school. They turned it into the junior high. Eldorado got enough population then, it had enough kids going to that they needed 2 junior highs, so they turned it into Rogers Junior High. It's right up here on the right. South Arkansas Community College. I don't think they'd mind if we went down in there. There's an old building that's still there from the 1950s. Or at least it was here. (1963) was when I went to the 7th grade here. Yep. A lot of things happened that year. I was in the 7th grade, starting junior high, became a teenager. We had a local girl, Miss Donna Axum. She became Miss America. That was a big deal. We had a big parade. Right up there is the old gymnasium. That's an original building. That thing was built back in the 50s. And I believe this old building here, even though it's been renovated, I believe that's still the old main building from the junior high. I'm pretty sure it is. Those bricks look pretty old. They don't look as new as those other ones. Yeah. We had some tragedy in 1963 too. That was, we had one of the biggest hailstorms in history around here. I think it was pretty close to softball size hail falling. And our president, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated in Dallas, Texas that year. I was right over there in that old gymnasium building when we got the news. We'd heard rumors all day long about something going. We knew something was up, but we didn't know what it was. And the coach came and told us when we got to the gymnasium. The coach came and told us that President Kennedy had been assassinated in Dallas. Sad times. It was right before Thanksgiving too. We got out for Thanksgiving break, and I think they even extended it. Because of the president being killed. This is the old part of town here, the old viaduct. Let's go down South Washington. See what we can see. This is the old original part of town. The old city cemetery up here on the right. They got a lot of old graves out there. I mean, some old ones. That was some probably back in the 20s and before even that. Here's some of the old buildings that are still left. Yeah, me and my sisters used to walk to town. I had one sister that was a little bit older, and she worked up here at the Rialto, so we didn't have to pay to get in. We got in free because we were family. All we had to have was a little money for popcorn and a Coke. We were set. Back then, you could sit there and watch that movie all day long. They didn't care how many times you stayed. We'd take advantage of the air conditioning. We didn't have air conditioning at home. That was the old Griffin Auto at one time. It's a real nice restaurant now. Yeah. Well, folks, I guess that's about it. See what church this is. I'm pretty sure this is a Methodist church. Well, it don't say. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys off. Thank you for watching. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.